Hello, today we're going to talk about adapters. We have 6 adapters. These are the 6 adapters I use for architectural photography. Covers everything, all my needs, with the specific ways I try and shoot with medium format, 35mm, all the things. So let's just quickly go over what is what and what is needed. First one, this is a Novoflex, good company. We need this to turn a normal camera, a normal lens, which is, when I say normal, I mean Nikon, a Nikon lens, because this Mirex adapter here, which goes to the Fuji, comes out to be a Canon. Unfortunately, Mirex does not make one for Nikon yet. Are you listening, Mirex? Please? Thank you. All right, so to put this onto that, we need to use this adapter. Now, the reason why we have 2 adapters here is because this one here, this lens here, would be a, let's have a look at it, this is a D lens. So this works somehow, should get on there, there we go, for a D lens. That's working fine. Let's take this off, close this off. Now, this is an E lens. E lens, electronic lens. That adapter will not fit on it. We need a different adapter. This is the adapter for this one here. I'm not going to put it on because it's going to go somewhere there. This is it, so we know that. So now this is Nikon. I like to take these off because I don't like to leave a lens open like this because we're in the digital era, dust on the sensors, we don't like that. All right, so 35mm is covered. But now let's go back to this adapter here. This again is the Fuji to Canon. Now, we can use another adapter, which is also made by Mirex, conveniently, and it's a good company, so it's nice to see. Both Novoflex, Mirex, German company, German engineering, good stuff. All right, so now we put this on here, and what we do have now is we have shifting for the lens, lateral shifting, and also we have a shifting here from the camera. So dual shifting, dual axis shifting, and on top of it, for good measure, we have another little screw here, which gives us tilt. All right, enough said about this. Put this out of the way. Let's talk about medium format. Medium format, what I use is Fuji lenses, but I also use my Hasselblad range. I have all these from the 80s and 90s, which are just amazing lenses. All Carl Zeiss, doesn't get any better. Money couldn't buy a better lens then, and it still works just as well today. So, for field use, I use another Novoflex again. Fugara Novoflex lens on this. This goes on here. Let's mount it on this for this case here so we can see what we're doing, so I can better explain to you the next part. All right. This is mounted on here. Let's take this off. Practical, lightweight, field. This is what we use in the field. If we take this one, which is another way, it's much heavier. So I like this to keep it handy just for field work. All right, let's take this off. Put the cap here. Do it this way. Close that down. Open this off. Bang, off we go. Lens is closed. Now, let's talk about Metabones. Metabones is an expensive piece of equipment. When I saw it and I read about it, and I just decided I had to have it for reasons which I'll explain now. It weighs a lot. It's a huge piece of glass. But, having said that, let's put it on the lens. For some reason, it is not going on. Not quite sure why. There we go. Okay, we've got that. Let's put the camera on it. That's our spot there. There we go. Alright, let's move this out of the way a bit here. This lens mounted on this adapter has an amazing feature. This actually increases the light by 1 stop. Normally when we put adapters in, the light goes down. This one, it actually goes up. Amazing. That big piece of glass you saw inside, what it does, it refocuses the focal length to what it originally was intended with this lens. By doing so, it puts all the Hasselblad lenses back to their original design, which means that the bokeh is just as good as it was back when it was hooked up to a Hasselblad camera, and they were famous for their beautiful bokeh. So we got amazing bokeh and 1 extra stop of light mounted from a Fuji GFX 100 to medium formatting. This is a great package. Now let me just show you in this picture here what this can do. I've taken on this Metabone, I put a 180mm of Hasselblad lens on it. It was absolutely dark. We shot this in Thailand from the bay opposite the town of Patong. And it's about 4 to 5 kilometers away. We shot this with doing just on a tripod, shooting left to right, about 14 pictures, which we then stitched together. Now, if you look at this picture and I zoom in on it, 4 or 5 kilometers away, you can see people walking on the beach in absolute nighttime. This is amazing what you can do with this adapter and this and a good Hasselblad lens. All right, so now I think we've got this covered. Let's finish this off by saying thank you very much. This is Christopher Leggett signing off.